Ever had someone get upset and suddenly turn into a human airplane mode? No replies, no eye contact, no "I'm fine," just pure, deadly silence. And the worst part? That silence feels louder than any argument. Today, let's talk about the psychology of people who go silent when they're upset. And trust me, it's not always what you think. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll never hear silence the same way again. Let's start with a small, real-life moment. You send a normal message, something simple like, "Hey, did you see my text?" And they read it. Blue tick. Seen. But nothing. At that moment, your brain doesn't stay calm. Your brain starts running a full Netflix series. Did I say something wrong? Are they mad? Are they planning to delete me from their life? Or did they just fall asleep while holding the phone? Welcome to the psychology of silent people. First, big truth. Most people who go silent when upset are not trying to be dramatic. They're trying to survive the emotion. Yes, survive. Because for them, emotions don't come in small sizes. They come in heavy, loud, confusing waves. Talking feels risky. One wrong word, and boom, the situation becomes worse. So silence becomes their safety button. Like, if I don't talk, I can't mess it up. It's emotional self-defense. Second reason, they don't actually know what they feel. Sounds strange, right? But many silent people are not hiding their feelings. They are searching for them. Inside their head, it's like, I know I'm upset, but why exactly? Is it anger? Is it disappointment? Is it jealousy? Or am I just hungry? Their emotions are mixed like a badly made smoothie. So instead of saying the wrong thing, they say nothing. Now here comes a funny but painful truth. Some people go silent because they are terrified of conflict. Not weak, not soft, just tired. They grew up in environments where every small disagreement became a big fight. So their brain learned one rule: silence equals peace. Talking equals explosion. So when they're upset, their nervous system goes, nope, not today, and they disappear emotionally. But here's where it gets complicated. Sometimes silence is not protection. Sometimes it's control. Yes, let's be honest. For a few people, silence becomes a silent weapon. They know that silence makes the other person uncomfortable. They know it creates anxiety. They know it forces the other person to chase. So instead of saying, "I'm hurt," they say nothing and let you suffer with your imagination. That's not emotional safety. That's emotional power. And there is a big difference. So how can you tell the difference? Here's a simple clue. A healthy silent person still cares. They might say things like, "I need some time. I can't talk right now. I'll explain later." An unhealthy silent person gives you nothing. No time, no reassurance, no return. Just silence and confusion. Now let's talk about something people rarely mention. Silent people often feel deeply misunderstood, very deeply. They believe, if I explain, you still won't understand. If I open up, I'll be judged. If I show how sensitive I am, I'll look weak. So they lock the door, not because they don't trust you, but because they don't trust what will happen after opening up. Here's a simple example. Imagine you're upset because your friend forgot your birthday. You want to say, "I felt unimportant," but what comes out in your head is, "I sound needy." So you stay quiet, and the other person thinks, "Oh, they're fine." Two people, same moment, completely different realities. That's the silent gap. Now here's the part nobody likes to hear. If you're dealing with someone who goes silent when upset, you cannot force them to talk. You cannot chase clarity. You cannot fix what they are not ready to face. But you can do one powerful thing. You can create emotional safety. Not pressure, not interrogation, not 20 messages in a row. Just one calm line. "I'm here when you're ready." That sentence is gold to a silent person. But wait. What if you are the silent one? Then listen carefully. Silence protects you in the short term, But in the long term, it slowly breaks connection. People can't understand a closed door forever. At some point, they stop knocking. And that's the real danger of silence. Not losing the argument, losing the relationship. Here's the real psychology behind silent people. They feel deeply. They think too much. They fear saying the wrong thing. They hate emotional chaos. And sometimes they don't know how to ask for space without hurting others. So they disappear, quietly. But let me end with something important. Silence itself is not the problem. Unexplained silence is. Silence with empathy is healing. Silence with manipulation is damaging. They look exactly the same from the outside, but emotionally, they are worlds apart. So next time someone goes silent when upset, don't immediately assume they don't care, and don't immediately assume they're playing games either. Sometimes they're just standing inside a storm, trying to find the right words before the wrong ones escape.